Hello everybody, this is your man Joel Osteen here with some Halo Reach sniping footage. Some people won't wonder like, hey, Joel, can you, my name's not Joel, but that's my Xbox Live gamer tag, guys. They're just saying, hey, I want to see some sniping from you in Halo Reach, man. I heard you're pretty good at it. I said, I actually am pretty good at Halo Reach sniping. And I'll show you some little tips, some tricks, and some questions that you viewers were wanting to know about me. Let's get this started here. Off the bat, I don't do very good in this game. I die right there by some novice killer. I just want to apologize right away also for the audio and the video quality. Yeah, I know it's shitty. I'm about to get myself an HD PVI pretty soon with some good audio and all that shit. It's going to be sexy. I'm going to have a lot of Halo 4 videos out. Spoiler alert. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about that later in this little sniping thing. But first, let's talk about some little sniping tips I like to do. One question people ask me is, no scoping? Question mark? Is that a good thing to do? You know what I tell those fuckers? I say, it's complicated, guys. That's what it is. It's complicated. It's obviously not recommended, but for close range, you got to do it. I mean, quick scoping is better than no scoping, in my opinion, if you're good at it. So definitely do that. But, if the time comes to no scoping, do it. No scoping is just for fun. Just saying, hey, I just no scoped that kid, stuff like that. People don't skillfully try doing that, I guess, for the most of the time. I mean, some people are different, but me personally, I mean, like right there was a pretty sexy no scope. But that was kind of close range, so it wasn't like super sexy. Let me get a quick drinking fountain break right there. I was just getting a little Halo Reach drinking right there, and I think you guys missed out. I was a little late on that, but there's a little drinking fountain right there. Anyways, yeah, I would say no on no scoping, but sometimes you just got to do it. That's what I would say. But definitely prefer zooming in. I like to zoom in on 5 times, because there's like 0, 5, like no scoping, then 5 and 10. Like right there, I just use it 5 times. Scope, and you'll see me going on 5 pretty much this whole time, like 5 times zoom, because I that's what I recommend doing. So yeah, so if you want to snipe, like right there's another 5 times one, I would definitely recommend 5 times zoom. Okay, the next question I have is from people is Halo Reach or Halo 3, Joel? What is it? What's your decision? And I tell those people, he said, you know what, I like both games, but I have to go with Halo 3. You want to know why? Because that's where it all started. That's where it all started, guys. Halo 3 was probably the best game of all time, besides Crackman 32 for the Nintendo 64. That was actually a really good game. You just run around as this crack guy, and you just try smoking as much crack as you possibly could. Sometimes you'd smoke some heroin and, do all this kind of crazy shit that, those teenagers do nowadays. And, I just tell those damn teens, I said, look, when I was a teenager, I'd only smoke crystal meth. And that's it. That's all I would do. But, now they're doing a whole bunch of crazy shit that I don't even know. Right here, I got a nice little triple kill. It's nothing special. I was looking for the overkill. Classic. Overkill's never there. But, shit happens, guys. It happens. That's just one thing in life you gotta realize. Next thing I have to talk about is Turtle Beaches. Should I buy me some? People ask me like, hey, Joel Osteen, should I buy some Turtle Beaches? I say, well, yes. I say, because A, it makes gaming just more fun. Everything about, gaming just becomes a lot more fun when you have Turtle Beaches. And it actually improves your game. People tell me, say, hey, how does it improve your game? Well, it lets you know you can listen in, turn those bitches up, because you can listen and see where the team is, or hear where the enemy team is. Like right here, for example, I actually ended up getting a sharpshooter because of it. Look at this right here. I didn't actually not know where he was, but he ended up spawning right behind me. Got to give him the teabag, because it's classy. It's just a classy, nice thing to do. But anyways, I would definitely say Turtle Beaches is the one, because right there I heard him. And like for Modern Warfare 3, like you hear people all the time. Halo Reach, I just heard that guy, because he was right next to me. I heard somebody walking around. I knew it wasn't my teammate, so I turned around, got the no-scope. Sharpshooter. So if you didn't have Turtle Beaches, you would never gotten a sharpshooter there. I wouldn't have anyways. Next thing I'd like to talk about is taking shits. People say, hey, Joel, how do you like to take shits? Like, how do you wipe your ass? I'm sorry, how do you wipe your ass? That's what they ask me. And I say, you know what, there's lots of ways you can wipe your ass. And I said, well, like, What my personal favorite way to wipe my ass is I like to, it's called the up and tuck. The up and tuck is when you just raw dog it right up your, like, you scoop it under your ball sack, the toilet paper, and then you wipe like that. I'm doing it right now as I'm talking. And then you wipe your ass like that. Because A, you don't have to lean on one cheek, you know what I'm talking about, where that stress is coming from on your left cheek or right cheek. It depends if you're a lefty, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to lean anywhere, you know what I'm saying? You can just go straight up, raw dog it right up the middle, and you just wipe your ass. Trust me, it'll save you some time and some stress on your ass cheeks. But the only downside of that is that sometimes that can backfire. You get some shit on your balls, and you have to go to the veterinarian for him to wipe it off, and you know, it just gets kind of fucked up. So I would just say don't. I mean, I would say do that, but don't be stupid. That's what I would say. Anyways, the next thing I would like to talk about. Well, actually, first before I talk about this, I'm gonna have a little bit of right here. This is for the Be the Bullet, which is 15 kills in a row with a sniper. That was kind of cool. Give him a nice little bag. You got to teabag. That's the thing. I don't care what anyone tells you. You have to teabag because a lot of times I teabag saying, hey, you know, I'm friendly. I'm not gonna kill you. Or sometimes I teabag saying, you just got fucking owned. I hate you. You're probably from Germany. You know, it's like one of the two. So, I mean, I don't know. That's just me. Anyways, let's talk about this next subject. What controls do I play on in Halo? So people say, "Hey, Joel, you know, what controls do you play on when you play Halo?" And I said, "Well, bitches, that's a good question." I say, I mean, everyone's different, but me personally, I like to play on force sensitivity, no vibration, and bumper jumper. People say, what the hell's bumper jumper? Bumper jumper, if you're a novice, I'm going to tell you for the novice out there, because if you're somewhat good, you know what bumper jumper is. It's where you jump when you hit the left bumper. That's the main reason why you do it. Why? Because when you strafe and you try to dodge a bullet by somebody else, you can jump and also move your left analog stick. You can move back and forth. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I play on bumper jumper. That's what majority of the pros play on. I'm not saying I'm a pro, but you know, that's what majority of those pros play on. They like to do that kind of stuff. Just kind of like how I like to suck on the red rocket of a canine dog. But that's a long story. It has to go back with the Korean War and me sniping and stuff like that. You know, it's a long story, but I'll tell you another time. Last thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is Halo 4. That's just going to be a sweet game. You know, it's going to be made by 343 Industries, a new company. You know, it should be pretty good. You know, bless their souls. Hopefully this game's good. I'm going to buy it. You know, it's going to be a lot like Halo 2, it sounds like, and all that jazz. Guys, get Halo 4. I'm going to get it, and it's going to be a fun game. Anyways, you know, this is wrapping up pretty soon. I got to go. I need to probably go, you know, my friend's house, probably banana peel, and maybe just like, you know, start whacking it or something. Anyways, I gotta go. This is J0el Osteen. Watch some more of my videos. Subscribe, like. That's all I have to say. I'm outie.